The 2024 season is about to turn everything you know about racing upside down. We're uncovering the most shocking rule changes that are set to shake the very foundation of NASCAR. From radical qualifying shakeups to stunning safety advancements, stay tuned to NASCAR Zone for a season packed with surprises and unprecedented action. But before we jump, hit that subscribe button. So the 2024 NASCAR season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting and game-changing times in racing history. This is because of a bunch of big rule changes. These aren't just small adjustments, they're major changes that would really shake up how races work and what they feel like. These new rules come from using new technology, listening to what people in the industry say, and always trying to make races better and safer. The main goal of these changes is to make racing better for everyone involved, the drivers, the teams, and the fans. For example, they've changed how qualifying works to make it fairer and more exciting. They're also bringing in special tires for wet weather and making some tracks safer, like the famous Daytona International Speedway. This shows they're thinking about how to handle different kinds of racing conditions better. Plus, they're improving how cars are towed during qualifying and adding cool new tech to the pit boxes in the Cup Series. One of the most noteworthy changes in the 2024 NASCAR season is the revamp of the qualifying procedures. In a departure from the previous format, the new system aims to make the battle for pole position more strategic and engaging. Under the revised format, the 36-plus entrants in each race will continue to be divided into two groups for the time trial qualification, but with a crucial twist in determining starting positions. Previously, cars that didn't make the top 5 in their respective groups were ranked 11 through 40 based solely on their fastest qualifying lap, irrespective of the group. Starting in 2024, this approach sees a significant alteration. Cars that do not advance from Group A will now occupy the outside row for starting positions 11 through 40, while those from Group B will fill the inside row. This change ensures a more balanced and fair competition, as track conditions could vary throughout a qualifying session and potentially favor one group over the other. For superspeedway events, the qualifying format shifts to a 2-round system without group divisions, emphasizing pure speed and performance. The fastest 10 drivers from the first round will advance to the second, with the pole position going to the best time in the final round. A significant update for the 2024 NASCAR season is the introduction of a new towing system during qualifying sessions. This change marks a major overhaul in how vehicles are recovered and returned to pit road, addressing a long-standing issue in the sport. In previous seasons, if a car spun out during qualifying and the driver was unable to drive it back to pit road, the process of retrieving the vehicle could be problematic. The traditional towing methods often risked further damage to the car, especially to its sensitive and expensive underbody. Recognizing this issue, NASCAR officials have devised a novel solution for the 2024 season. The new system involves the use of a tow truck equipped with a dolly. This approach allows the stranded vehicle to be lifted off the ground, significantly reducing the risk of undercarriage damage. Through extensive testing, officials have determined that cars can be safely towed at speeds of up to 70 miles an hour using this method. This towing method will be limited to the qualifying sessions initially. The rationale behind this is twofold. First, qualifying sessions offer more flexibility in terms of time, allowing the safety crew to retrieve the vehicle without the pressure of quickly resuming the race. Second, as this towing method is still in its early phase, its use during the actual races might extend caution periods longer than desired, potentially disrupting the flow and excitement of the race. Now, before we continue, kindly make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for each and every update. The 2024 NASCAR season brings with it a pivotal change in terms of tire and track specifications, particularly in adapting to diverse weather conditions. A standout modification is the return of wet weather tires for use on all road courses and most ovals that are 1 mile in length or shorter. This strategic move, however, excludes the high-banked concrete tracks of Bristol Motor Speedway and Dover Motor Speedway. The decision to reintroduce wet weather tires is a direct response to the challenges posed by varying weather conditions during races. This change signifies NASCAR's commitment to ensuring races can proceed safely and competitively, even under less than ideal weather conditions. The introduction of these tires in the Craftsman Truck Series and during the NASCAR Cup Series All-Star Weekend has already demonstrated their effectiveness and the exciting new dynamic that they bring to the sport. There are significant changes in store for track surfaces, particularly at the Daytona International Speedway. Following an analysis of Ryan Preece's crash in August of 2023, NASCAR officials have decided to replace a portion of the grassy areas with pavement. This decision stems from the finding that the grass played a negative role in the crash, both creating lift and snagging the vehicle as it rolled. Post-2024 Daytona 500, the remaining stretch on the backstretch leading to the middle of Turn 3 will be paved, enhancing safety and reducing the risk of similar incidents. One of the major changes will occur at the Watkins Glen International Road Course. The steep curbing through the bus stop chicane will be removed following data analysis from drivers' mouth guards in the 2023 contest. This data revealed notable spikes in forces experienced by drivers each time they navigated the chicane's curbs. The removal of these curbs and their replacement with contact pads is a safety measure aimed at reducing the physical impact on drivers. Additionally, different temporary strips, varying in height and design, will be tested during a Goodyear tire test at the facility to determine the most suitable alternative. Recessed rumble strips will be introduced in the runoff section of Turn 1. This addition aims to limit drivers' use of the extra pavement on the left side of the 90-degree right-hand turn. The new rumble strips are designed to discourage drivers from taking advantage of the runoff area while ensuring the racing remains fair and competitive. The 2024 season brings significant changes to the NASCAR Xfinity Series, particularly in terms of team logistics and cost management. These adjustments revolve around backup car policies and pit crew equipment, reflecting NASCAR's ongoing efforts to balance competitiveness with economic sustainability. One of the key changes is the limitation on the amount and specification of backup cars for each race. This new policy mandates that organizations with one or two teams are permitted only one fully prepared reserve car at each event. Larger organizations with 3 or 4 teams may have 2 backup cars, but only one of these can be fully prepared and they must share a single engine. This change aims to reduce costs for teams, especially in the transport and preparation of multiple backup vehicles. There's a notable change in the pit crew equipment, specifically the fuel cans. The capacity of these cans will be reduced from 11 gallons to 9. This reduction in size and weight, approximately 15 to 16 pounds lighter, means teams can employ a less specialized athlete for fueling the vehicles, further cutting down on team expenses. This change is expected to streamline pit stop operations and could introduce new strategies in race fuel management. The 2024 NASCAR Cup Series is set to witness a notable advancement in the area of pit box technology, specifically through the introduction of lighted LED signage. This change represents a significant step in enhancing the visual appeal and commercial potential of the sport. To balance the new visual elements with race integrity, NASCAR officials are setting certain rules and guidelines. These include the requirement of dimmer switches to control the brightness of the displays and mandate that the display content must remain static during green flag racing. This ensures that the LED signboards enhance the race environment without becoming a distraction or interfering with the on-track action. The 2024 NASCAR season is set to introduce a range of technical and safety enhancements aimed at improving the overall racing experience and ensuring the well-being of drivers and teams. One of the key technical changes involves updates to the muffler configurations. These modifications are planned to be implemented at the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum in Los Angeles and at the Chicago Street Course. The primary goal is to reduce heat and noise in the cockpit, addressing concerns over driver comfort and safety. This enhancement, tested for effectiveness at Phoenix Raceway, demonstrates NASCAR's dedication to improving driver conditions, which is crucial for maintaining high performance and safety standards during races. So that's all for this video. Hit that subscribe button for more NASCAR updates.